everyone, I'm Elle Evenson, and I'll be your host for this edition of Promethean TV. UW Superior's Gender Equity Resource Center dedicated time in the last week of March to celebrate Women's History Month, collaborating with other campus organizations to put on Gender Equity Week. Gender equity was focused on the Women's History Month celebration as a whole, making sure to include things like Love Creamery, a local woman-owned business, and working with the Jim Dan Hill Library to have a table of books, resources, and videos around women in history. The Gender Equity Resource Center also reached out to the Native Nation Student Organization to bring in Jessica Goki, an Indigenous artist, to do a talk about her beadwork and process, along with what it means for her to be an Indigenous woman artist. They hope to make this event more regular and have a second Gender Equity Week in the future. Casino Night was also held in the Yellow Jacket Union on March 26th. The atrium was transitioned into a lively casino floor where students could play various games like poker, blackjack, and roulette, and cash in their winnings for tickets to try and win various prizes from a drawing. The Veteran and Non-Traditional Students Center at the University of Wisconsin-Superior hosted a Bob Ross color event on March 20th. All students were encouraged to stop by and enjoy snacks, and while coloring some of Bob Ross's paintings. Students gathered around the tables and were able to scan through the Bob Ross Color by Number book. This is a coloring book that features over 90 landscapes from the joy of painting, which includes a color key, allowing for a relaxing way to engage with Bob Ross's art, regardless of skill level. Lynn Lowney, the VNSC coordinator, spoke on the location of the VNSC Center and acknowledged that it's a little bit out of the way on campus. And by hosting events like this one, more students can make their way over and learn where it is and about the resources they offer. The American Red Cross Northland chapter joins UWS biannually for Red Cross Day. According to volunteer Amy Leopold, the Red Cross is one of the largest letter collectors in the region. Over 10,000 letters are distributed each year to military units and veterans. Students also got the opportunity to learn hands-only CPR, a variation of CPR without rescue breaths, which is easy to learn and remember. In addition, the Yellow Jacket Union was set up with a refugee exhibit, allowing simulations for students to learn firsthand what it is like to be a refugee. Political science students were guides through each activity. Red Cross Day occurred on March 25th. Now to Alicia about the egg hunt. It was all the eggs that I saw were filled with candy.
Yeah.
Were all of them candy, or were there
All
any
of them were candy.
that were special?
All of them were candy, and then we had 3 golden eggs that were put into 3 buildings. And those were just prizes where you get like kind of a bigger candy option.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
So that was super fun. No one found the 3rd egg. So
Oh, is it still out there?
it is. Unfortunately, it's over.
Ooh.
So it'll never get claimed, but
Shoot.
that's okay.
Well, how many people ended up finding the eggs? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure all of our eggs were found.
Okay, besides that one.
Yeah, besides that one.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, all of the eggs were found. Not all of them got returned properly, which is okay. But yeah, it was super fun. It was a good way to get interaction.
Yeah. What was your favorite part about doing the egg hunt?
I really liked seeing people interacting more with the Promethean Instagram, like DMing us and then sending some emails being like, hey, found an egg with like a selfie and stuff like that. So that definitely gave a little more involvement because, you know, we're a student org and we didn't get the opportunity, or we don't really get the opportunity to interact with students too much besides our articles. So I just thought it'd be fun to kind of get our name out there a little more.
Oh yeah, definitely. Is that why you decided to originally do it? Or
Yeah.
were there any other reasons that you originally had the idea?
My main focus towards this project was to get better interaction and to get like students more involved and know that there is a campus newspaper, because our newspaper stands are kind of more hidden. Like you're kind of on your way to class, you're not really gonna see it. So I thought like there was an insert in the eggs with a QR code to kind of go to our social media, and it was just great.
The University of Wisconsin Superior's Women Lacrosse program made history on March 17th when players picked up sticks and goggles for their first official practice. The early roster is small and largely new to the sport. Only about half of the players have prior lacrosse experience. Despite coming from varying sports and majority being dual sport athletes, head coach Hilda Newtonen said the group has quickly come together. For sophomore Neve Larson, a member of the UWS women's soccer team who had never played lacrosse before, the challenge has been a part of the appeal. After talking with teammates and meeting Newtonen, she decided to join the program. While the current emphasis is on development, attention is already turning towards the program's first competitive season in spring of 27. UWS is set to compete in the Wisconsin Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, giving the team immediate credibility as it continues to expand its roster. Newtonen, who was hired in May 2025, said she has been contacting schools to assemble a schedule of 15 to 17 games, including a spring break trip to Chicago. Recruiting efforts are already taking shape, with 12 incoming freshmen expected to join the lacrosse team in the fall. Thank you, and have a great day.